Well, I say you hope you've joined. I say I hope you'll join me there. But you kind of already are. Again, I'm low energy at the moment, so words aren't coming to me in the way that I'd like them to. Just killing time till somebody shows up at the counter. And really, we're not expecting anybody to show up this early. Yeah. Bear with me here. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am here at McGee Tyson International Airport here in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm about to catch a flight to Orlando. And I do have a bag to drop off at the Allegiant counter. I had some flight credit with them, so that's why I'll be taking them today. Down into Central Florida. I guess they weren't expecting anybody here this early. But that's okay. As long as I get there eventually, I guess. I have worse things I could be complaining about right now. It is below freezing outside. It'll be unseasonably cold when we get into Florida. But, such is okay. Such is okay. That is a new sentence I've never said before. What does it mean? Not sure. Figure it out. Clearly I'm not the only one who's trying to get a bag dropped off. This is Allegiant. They can be confusing sometimes. Such is the nature of budget airlines. I'm running off of minimal sleep. And I had the most amount of time to pack and plan. I'm hoping I'll get a little bit of sleep on the plane. This is a weird note to start this video on. I'm new to vlogging. These are my humble beginnings. I hope you'll join me. Still waiting. Still trying to kill time. Not much time has passed, to be fair. Yeah, very weird. Very, very weird. I'll update you when I find out what the magic time is. Alright, so the magic time is a little over an hour before boarding, apparently. I was just happy to get that done. That took stood there for way too long. Let's get on this plane. Definitely a cool feature here. This airport. One, I guess, a little factoid about this airport. It's not a little factoid, it's a pretty big one. It does also double as an Air Force base. As you can see across the runway, that's all Air Force, I believe. I'm not entirely sure what they do here, but maybe something here. TSA done. Another thing off the list here. The gate side. And my time in Central Florida will begin when I land. So, over there at that gate, right, they made a courtesy call. Like, the plane is, at that gate is fully boarded. They're trying to leave. There's one final passenger who walks up right in front of the gate, right? The gate attendant walks up to him, asks him if he is the person they're looking for. He says yes. Then he gets over the intercom, says this is a final call for this person, as he's literally standing right in front of the gate. And then that person who was standing in front of the gate that they were waiting on walked away. It's been an interesting morning. Yeah, all I care about is getting on this plane. That was really dramatic. Yeah, I can't imagine this is exactly the easiest job in the world. So, they definitely deserve to get paid more, if you ask me. But that's just me. That right there is the big metal tube that will take us over the southeastern United States at speeds of 500 to 600 miles an hour all the way to Central Florida. Not exactly my choice of airline, but you know, it gets us from A to B. See the crowd here forming. That was zooming in, not out. Forming as we stand here gawking as minimum wage workers put this big metal tube in place. Alright, we out here. See y'all in Florida.
Smaller item. Again, you'll find ABC on your right, DE on the left-hand side. Once you find that seat, please remember to step by to help expedite for boarding process this morning. We thank you for your assistance and welcome aboard.
cabin preparing for the in-flight snack and beverage service. Beautiful day out there, but it will get really hot really fast on this airplane. If you are next to a window, if you don't mind just
This is a new airport for me as well. Normally, I would imagine most people, myself included, fly into MCO, the main airport. This is the other airport, and it was in at least technical sense. It's pretty nice. This one. See, I've been here now. It's cool, I guess, to some extent. My bag's gonna be over here, it looks like. Well, I didn't film any of the car. It was an Uber, but I was too focused on the conversation I was having with the driver. He was a cool guy. And that brought me here to the Sanford Sunrail station, where we will be hopping, hitching, whatever word you want to use, a train down to where my Airbnb is, which will be closer to downtown. I haven't taken a commuter rail line in a while, so this will be interesting. It's really quiet. Really quiet here. Weather is super nice. I think it's probably gonna be the nicest day weather-wise. Yeah. But I should probably elaborate on why I'm taking the train. I don't think that's gonna be my train. It's coming from that way, and that's where northbound trains come from. I've got an Airbnb. It's in the downtown area, and yeah, this is the cheapest and easiest way to get down there from Sanford, which Allegiant flies to much more frequently. That's why I opted to go out there. It's really quiet, really nice out. Had quite a moment of tranquility here at the train station of all places.
Segundo tren que pueda llegar, obedezcan todas las
And would you
señales
look
de
at that?
advertencia en los cruces de peatones y crucen solamente en las áreas designadas. Always beware of the second train coming. Obey all warning signals at pedestrian crossings and cross
Maybe we got
only
here
at
right.
designated areas.
Right as one was leaving, so did not have to wait long for this at all.
Obedezcan todas las señales de advertencia en los cruces de peatones y crucen solamente en las áreas designadas. Always beware of the second train coming. Obey all warning signals at pedestrian crossings and cross only.
The next stop is the Maitland Station. As you exit the train, remember to tocar con su sign card. Y por favor, tenga cuidado al bajar del tren.
And this right here is the terminus of the auto train. If you know, you know, I guess. Longest passenger train in the world. Starts and stops right there.
Welcome to Sunrail. Please have your Sun card ready for inspection. Bienvenido.
Rolled away on me.
This is the card lista para la inspección. The next stop is Church Street Station. Exit here for the Kia Center, Orlando City Soccer's Inter and Co Stadium, Dr. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts, and the Central Business District. Remember to tap off with your Sun card.
Not very long, like 13-minute walk to my Airbnb. I feel like I have a moment to breathe now. I've been on the move all day. If I had more to talk about, I'd talk about it. But no, I wouldn't, because I've been moving so much. I'm kind of already really liking this downtown area over here. Streets are nice, buildings are nice. It's been very clean. It sounds very white when I praise it for those reasons, but yeah. Got that over there. Seems like they have a lot of things like that. So they just decorate everything. Streets are paved with brick, sidewalks are paved with brick. A lot of charm here. It's interesting because of how modern the overall aesthetic of it is. Big city smell. Really feeling it. Really smelling it. These construction banners here still advertising the holiday festival. Neat stuff. This center over here looks like it's advertising some kind of Harry Potter. Yeah, that center, the Dr. Phillips Center, must be some kind of play or something.
Turn left on.
Okay, so this is actually where the Walt Disney Theater is. All kinds of things happening here. Oh, Trombone Shorty. February. Interesting. Always wanted to see him live. Him too. Be over here in front of City Hall. You got this nice little towering, some kind of monument of some kind. It doesn't. Tower of Light.
Turn right onto South Orange Avenue.
Oh, there you go. Okay, wow. So this is my accommodations for the next 2 nights. It's an old Victorian style house is what it was advertised as, and yeah, it's kind of what it was, what it is. I'm currently here. Yeah, I mean, it's got a that very Victorian era look to it, but modern lights and things, flat screen TV, that nice AC, but also whoever the hell this is, I have him watching over me while I sleep, in these cats. You got a bunch of books on the shelf. This room was called the library, according to. Look, this is what I'm walking out to. This is really cool. This was a last minute find too. Yeah, this room is called the library. Should have opened with that. And it has a library in it. It's got a bunch of Charles Dickens novels, Britannica, The Annals of America. I'm sure I'll be reading all 19 of those while I'm here. World War II Encyclopedia, 24 books, American College, a lot of stuff, a lot of books. There's a bathroom. I haven't really even looked at this yet. Because that's the light. Oh my god, the camera's not focused. Zoom in. There you go. Yeah, you can kind of make out. It's kind of intricate. If you want to use the word fancy, I guess. Nice shower. Nice. It's nice everything. I was entirely sure what to expect, and I'm still not entirely sure what I got, but I love that. It's so weird. It's so interesting. Yeah. I'm glad this is what I found. A coffee maker too. Whatever. Zap them with Magique. Hotel Magique. No idea what this is. No idea what Hotel Magique is. But there you go. That's part of the decor. And outside, how much of the outside is there? I mean, it's a nice area for people to hang out in too. If I can put my camera through the blinds, I'll show you that. I'll just move them out of the way. Yeah, it's a nice little area. The check-in was literally self-check-in. They gave me codes that worked for the front and the store. I just entered them and pressed 2 buttons on their website. That was how the check-in was. The self-check-in. This statue too. What is that? The Columbia logo lady? Yeah. Not sure. I think that's. I'm gonna call this a giraffe because it looks like a fusion between a horse and a giraffe. No, not a horse. A camel and a giraffe. Giramo. That sounds better. Yeah, I got a Giramo here too. Bed feels nice. Like kind of typical firmness, hotel kind of firmness. More than fine for how much I paid for this. This was not even a very expensive room. This was cheaper than any hotel around here. And this is cool. Plenty of different ways. What is this? Pink vase vase. Not sure what's happening there. Very high quality ceramic. Whatever this is, I don't even know what it's for, other than it looks cool. Glass candle holder. If I find more hidden details, I'll let you know. And if this room is haunted, I'll let you know, because it was labeled as a historic Victorian era house. This is apparently a historic place. Yeah, very, very cool. So with the TV, they actually have like a special like hotel guest mode kind of thing. When you set your, you can set your checkout date, and it'll remove your information from this TV when you sign out. So you can sign into whichever one of these you have, and it'll all disappear from this TV when you check out. Just taking a look at the coffee options here. I got this from the Metropolis Coffee Company. It's regular coffee, apparently. This is Organic Earl Grey Supreme. I'm not much of a coffee drinker, so I don't know anything about that. Egyptian Chamonix. Exotic coffee options. That sweetener. And it's sweetener, and I guess it's sugar sweetener and creamer. Look at this old school design sink here. I guess that's like the best way I could describe this place, as like old school, like old and like intentionally outdated, but just modern enough to be comfortable. I think that summarizes this place to a treat. I didn't even notice this lamp. Look at this. It's like got leaves growing out of it. Is that Shakespeare? Webster's New 12th Century Dictionary. So much better than the 11th. You know, something I also should have pointed out. The name, the Wellborn. That's the name of it, I guess. If you're interested in staying in this room at some point, there you go. That's what it's called. That's what to look for. And there's a QR code they give me. It says scan to order from the Wellborn House Bar. I guess they have food, and it's a bar, so I'm assuming alcohol too. You can just order and have delivered here. This room got all kinds of interesting. There was nobody in the lobby. Again, I literally had to check myself in. I guess there's someone outside vacuuming. It sounds like someone's out there vacuuming. Yeah, I checked myself in. Again, just by entering, just by pushing a couple buttons on the website and by typing the codes in. Yeah, I'm zoomed in too much. I'm sorry if that made you nauseous. Yeah, this is, there's nothing I can compare this to. I've not stayed in anything like this before. I don't even know of other hotels that I could compare this experience to. This is something else entirely. I cannot stress that enough. Yeah, this is right outside of my room. This is what's really interesting about this place is you've got this very nice, very modern couch, marble counter, marble coffee table. Then over here you've got like old general store, like shelving. And you get this old radio, like straight out of the 40s, 30s, whatever decade, probably either, could be either. This bird cage. What is this? I have no idea. Minor League Basketball Championship, South High, 1916. Good for them. Yeah, it's so. And then this is the counter. Nobody's here. Look at that old fridge. Look at that fridge. Luggage, typewriter. There's quite a mixture of things here. Okay, there's two. This is literally right next to my door. I don't even know what it is. No idea what it does. But it looks cool. I'm having trouble getting this to work. Not sure why. This is Church Street here. Look, street's paved with brick. Sidewalks got brick. They definitely do a lot to make things stand out in the city. It's really nice. And now she is. The old Kia Center. Again, like I said earlier, also home to the Orlando Magic, hence the gift store. Yeah. This would make this league number 4 for me. The other 3 leagues I've been to are the NHL, the OHL, Ontario Hockey League, part of the CHL, and the SPHL. Knoxville as a team in that league. So, we're working our way up. We're working our way up.
All bags are prohibited at Kia Center. Guests with bags or other prohibited articles will be asked to return those items to a secure location. As you approach the metal detectors,
Let's go, they just opened the doors. Man, this is such a large feeling stadium. I have to keep reminding myself that this is the ECHL and not like the NHL or something. Because, look, I mean, the NBA plays here. The Orlando Magic, this is their home field, home court, whatever. Yeah. Super nice stadium. This is the Orlando Magic Hall of Fame right here. You see all the Shaquille O'Neal. There's his plaque. I know who that is. Jimmy Hewitt, I've heard that name before too. Yeah. People who are important in the sport of basketball in one way or another. Memorabilia over this way. Yeah, if you're a Magic fan, this is not something I'd pass up. Seeing all this cool stuff they have here. Jimmy and Nielsen, the players. Almost walk by this without showing it. And they're advertising Disney again. Disney must sponsor this somehow. That makes sense. There's stuff. There's the mascot for the Orlando Magic right there on a pole. See, this is the Hard Rock Cafe Sports Hub. Seems like some kind of freely accessible lounge. It's a Hard Rock Bet sports hub. It's Hard Rock Cafe's gambling sports betting thing. This is that sports hub. Look at this. Walt Disney World has its own terrace here. Yeah, they must sponsor this place big time. And you get a preview of the stadium here. Let's take a look at this before we find where our seats are. Let's go through this view. Look at that. It's huge. It's pretty big. Definitely on the upper sides of stadiums that I've been in. Up larger. I need to fix my word choice. It was apparently Pink Whitney night. I'm not sure what that means. We'll find out. The team store over here. Alright, my seat has been located and acquired. I'm in this. I'm in section 105. The logo is labeled WCC. I'm not sure what that means. It has something to do with whatever these chairs are. They're nice. I think they're more padded than the other chairs, so I'll take that. And that's my view of the ice. What a nice view, all things considered. This is a beautiful stadium, I'm not even gonna lie. It does look really good. Warm-ups. Down the ice. Got the hockey game forthcoming, folks. If you couldn't tell.
At the end of regulation, the score is SolarBears 1, South Carolina 1. Shots on goal through the third period, South Carolina 18, your SolarBears 36. The teams will now play a 7-minute 3-on-3 sudden victory overtime.
You can see up there, that is City Shaquille and the Chicago up in the rafters.
If you're seated on the promenade,
beautiful. Need nut fest. There is something hockey related in the rafters. Some of the do have a thundercloud under the belt, specifically from the 2000-2001 season. One's better than nothing. Game's about to start. Over here should be interesting. Should be a good game. One way or the other.
Starting tonight for the SolarBears. On defense, number 5, Ethan. On defense, wearing stay in your seat for the first intermission presented by Publix. Sure.